Okay. So just packed for our trip to Europe. See, right over there. Got stuff there. Beat this suitcase. This is gonna be a really good trip. Have to keep my voice down. This is gonna be a really good trip. Because I'm gonna propose to Tabitha. Yeah, I'm gonna ask Tabitha to marry me in Europe. So I've got the ring here. Well, I've got the ring here, sparkly. Yeah, so I'm gonna ask her to marry me in Switzerland. Oh shit, I didn't know I was gonna almost cry. Hopefully I've kept it on the down low as much as I can. I haven't told anyone. Like, this is my first time saying it. Like, but yeah, so it's gonna be a very good trip. A trip to remember. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, very excited. I've known since the day we started dating. First time I kissed her. But yeah, so this is really good. Just hope my dad was here for me to tell him, but that's all good. I know he's watching. But yeah, it's gonna be a very good trip. I'm so excited. I have to say, so I'm not bringing the actual ring, because it was very expensive, and I don't wanna bring an expensive thing into a country where pickpocketing is a very big thing. So I've got a decoy ring. Yeah, and I'm bringing that. And it's a bit bigger. I'm gonna tell her when I give it to her, like, it's not the real ring, because like the real ring actually looks nicer. Like, it's just a basic, like, it looks like a real ring, but like obviously it's not, because it's not the ring that I made for her. Yeah, it's gonna be good. Hopefully she's like, oh, what? But she like takes it like kind-hearted, and she's like, oh yeah, fair enough. I don't want to walk around Europe with a very expensive thing on my finger. But yeah, then when we come back to Australia, she'll have the real thing, and we can probably tell people. I don't know if she's gonna tell people when like it's all said and done, but yeah, cool. I hope she says yes. Yeah, but yeah, cool. Alright. Well, we're engaged.
We're engaged. We're gonna get married.
Yes, next year, 2027.
Yeah.
It was the most scariest day of my life.
Really?
Even though I knew you were gonna say yes, it was still very, very scary. We'll go through the details.
So, we obviously went to Europe this European summer, and we got engaged in August, the 15th of August.
Yep.
In Thun, which is in Switzerland, close to the capital of Bern. And yeah, it was like a perfect day, even though I feel like not everything went as you planned.
Yeah. Well,
it was still like such a good day, like if you think about all the things that like we did and like how it ended up happening. So in the you knew you were going to do it on this day already, right?
No, not really. I knew I was going to do it in Switzerland. It was going to be on a day that we were hiking.
Yeah.
And this day just lined up with like where we were going, and we're obviously doing a hike. Place we were going in the morning had everything that I wanted, and I knew Tabitha wanted. Had like mountains, a lake. It was just beautiful. Like the water was so blue, the sky was so blue. Like it was crazy, like amazing.
Yeah, it's like the place you always see on Instagram being like, most beautiful lake in Switzerland, like best hike, like you have to go here. So
but everyone else saw the same post.
Well, we knew it was going to be busy, so we left early, and we got there pretty early, and it was like, it was already busy when we got there. Like we were still able to park, but it was already like lines to go up the cable car.
Yeah.
Anyway, then we went up the cable car, we went on what's it called? Like a...
The luging.
Yeah, on a luge thing, which was so cool, because it was like,
it was really cool.
as you're going down, it's just like mountains like all around you.
Very scenic.
So that was really, really cool.
Mm.
So we did that as soon as we got there. And then we did the hike to the lake, which was more of just like a trail.
Yeah, it was an extreme hike.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was nice. It was good. It was like flat. And there was a lot of cows.
There was cows, and they were like so like tame. Like I went up to them, and then I was like patting one of them, and then like a bunch of them like started coming up to me, and like they were just like.
They were like the
wrapped
cows
around
with like the cowbell, so you just hear like.
Yeah.
It sounds so like cool in the mountains because it just like kind of like echoes.
Yeah.
It was sick. It was so nice.
It was so nice. That was so cool. Like I was like.
And you love cows.
Yeah, I was just like surrounded by all these cows.
Yeah.
And like they were all just like trying to lick me and like nudge me, and I was like patting them. And then
while I was standing there stressed, being like,
yeah, so I had no idea. Like I feel like at this point I didn't have any idea. Like you weren't being, like I didn't feel like you were being suspicious or anything.
Deep down, the whole morning, I woke up and I was like, like my heart was like cartoon, like.
And then we got to the lake, and it was really busy, and the trail could either keep going all the way like up, and this like really steep part to like a little hut at the top.
Yeah.
But it was like still quite a lot further, and it was really hot. So we were kind of like, do we want to keep walking, or do we like stay here?
Yeah.
But it was like very busy around the lake. And then we went to like this really nice spot, and there was like a little log you can stand on. It was like a classic photo spot. And we got a photo together there. And then Michael kept saying, oh, like we should film like a video for like this reel. We should like film the video.
Not obvious.
And then I was kind of like, oh, okay. And then so we were trying to like find like a spot to film that. And then it was just so many people.
I was basically like this, like the whole time. I was like, there's people there. No, I really want it. And Tabitha was like, oh, like can we just do it here, Michael? And I was like, no. Let's do it like around the corner. Let's go around the corner.
Yeah,
and
that's
then
when I
it was
started
like
getting really
closed off.
suspicious because
Like,
every single spot he was just getting really like annoyed and really stressed, and he was so adamant that we had to film this video. And yeah, then we took photos at like another spot, but there was also like people kind of coming and like lining up to take photos after us.
It was that busy. There were people lining up to take
and
photos.
then we walked all the way around to the other side because Michael thought that side looked less busy, but then it was like fenced off, so like that's why it wasn't busy, because you couldn't actually go past that point. So we walked all the way around there, and I was like, I wanted to go for a little swim, and I was getting really annoyed that we were like trekking back and forth, and then like now I was starting to pick up on something, and I was like, now I'm annoyed that I'm picking up on it, and I know that you're going to do it, and it's not going to surprise me because I'm already like clued into it now. So then I was starting to get annoyed, and you were still stressed. And then we were like trying to just debate whether to go for a swim or not, because we were like, oh, we'll have to get changed out of our activewear and then like get changed back into it after, and like the water looks really nice, but also like we just couldn't be bothered.
Did you go swimming in it?
No, I put my hands in.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we went and got ice cream, and
there was another spot that Tabitha heard was really nice as well. Yeah, so Tabitha thought like, if we go there, maybe I'll do it there. But then we got into the car park and it was really busy as well. And I was like, nah, let's just go back.
At that point I was kind of like, this is annoying because now it feels like I'm curating my own proposal by suggesting like, let's go here now. And I'm like just waiting for it to happen, and I'm already expecting it. So I was kind of like annoyed, and I was like, oh, like I kind of don't want him to do it now because like I'm not going to be surprised. And then so we drove into that car park. It was still too busy, and then luckily Michael was like, nah, let's just go home. And
then you thought that
there was a field near where we're staying that had like a bit of mountains, and Michael was trying to ask something, and he was like,
no, because you wanted to film a video just doing like spins in the field.
Yeah, and then
I was like, let's do that.
But then I was like, oh no, then like he's gonna do it there, and that's like not a spot that I would want. Like it's not pretty, like.
No.
And so then I was trying to be like, no, like I don't want to film that video, because I was like, no, I don't want him to do it there.
Yeah.
And then again, I was kind of annoyed because I was like, I don't want to be like basically curating my own proposal. Yeah. So then we just went back.
We just chilled out for a bit.
Yeah, we had like a nap, and then we booked to go on like a steamboat ferry from the like town of Toon to where my cousin...
City? Town? City?
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
it's a small city.
Yeah.
To where my cousin works, which is like a hotel with mountains all around. Yeah, but at this point I was like, he's not going to do it today. He knows I was clued into it. He wanted to do it with mountains and like on a hike. We're going on another hike tomorrow. Like he's probably just going to wait for tomorrow or like another hike. So I honestly was like not thinking about it anymore. And yeah, then we caught like the bus into the city and we walked around through all the cobblestone streets. There was like people swimming in the river. Like they would jump in
Yeah.
and like float and then get out and then like walk through the streets
Yeah.
and do it again. And then we went up to the castle and we were like up because we climbed up, so we were like up above the town looking out and there was
It was really
mountains
cool.
all in the distance and it was really pretty. And then yeah, we were just like taking photos and videos of each other. Like
Yeah.
I had completely forgotten about it at this point, so I was like
Yeah.
oblivious that I was walking into my proposal.
It all worked out.
And then we kept walking and then behind the church there was like these really nice like turrets and they had like arched windows with a view out over the town, the river and then the mountains in the back. And so like this whole time we'd been taking photos and videos anyway. And also I suggested to bring the tripod, but like I wasn't thinking anything to do with the proposal anymore.
Yeah.
I was just like, we should bring the tripod to take some photos because we keep forgetting to bring it and I want to take photos together.
Yeah.
And then anyway, in these turrets, I was like, oh, let's get a photo together here. And you were like,
And then
like yes.
yeah, let's
do it.
set up the
Yeah.
tripod. Maybe I should record it. And then Speaker was like, oh, okay. And then I was
Yeah.
setting up the thing, and I was like, yeah, you can just screenshot the video, so it's just like we can just like be natural and everything. I was
Yeah.
really like trying to think of something.
That was like hint number one.
Yeah,
Like at that point, I was like, oh, why
That's
are you
strange.
taking a video?
yeah. I was like setting up the tripod, and Speaker was like looking out. So I got I had like a little pouch that had the like ring in it, or fake ring. And then she saw me getting that out of my bum bag and put it in my pocket. Like we fully locked eyes, and I was like, just like, oh no. But it was too late now. So
Yeah, that was my second clue.
if it was like if I was start of the day, I probably wouldn't have proposed. If you saw me do that,
Yeah.
I probably would have been like, no, I'll wait till when she doesn't expect. But you did, and I was like, oh, this is such a good moment. I can't really not do anything.
Yeah, so that was my second clue.
That's a
then
big clue.
Michael came, well, I just saw him take something out of his
Yeah.
like pouch and put it in his pocket, and I was like, and then came stand next to me, and we were like, oh, like what poses should we do? And like, I feel like I was kind of starting to feel like a little bit nervous because I was like, I kind of feel like it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And then I did like a pose where I put my hand on your chest.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, your heart's really
man.
beating fast. That was my third big clue. Because then Michael went, oh,
That's
I
strange.
wonder why.
Yeah. I couldn't think of anything else to say about it.
Yeah.
To that reply. Your heart's being really fast.
But
I'm
yeah.
out of breath. I don't know what I could have said to
I
it.
feel like it'd be really hard to not have any clue, like it'd be impossible to like be completely oblivious until you're on one knee. Like I feel like that's very like difficult to do
Yeah, it's all very
unless you
obvious.
just do it like completely random, like not in a nice spot or like you don't
Yeah.
record it or like
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So like, but at least I didn't suspect it until like seconds before, rather than like the whole like long time. Like,
Yeah.
You know, like at least I was like at that point I had been like, yeah, he's not doing it today. Like so
Yeah.
it wasn't like on my mind at all
Yeah.
until like right before kind of.
Yeah. But yeah.
So
It was
Yeah.
like a perfect spot because it had everything that I knew I wanted and Tabitha wanted for a proposal. Like no one around, mountains in the background, lake in the background, beautiful area, like just us two. Like it was all the things that I wanted to propose to you with. That makes sense.
yeah.
Like I knew you didn't want a big crowd, you didn't want anyone around, you want just more like intimate. Luckily we found that place. That was awesome. It was a gift.
Oh,
But why? I've been nervous all day to do this. Used to finish hierarchy. I love you so much. I love you so much. Used to finish hierarchy.
Yeah.
I love you so much. Will you marry me? I love you so much. Need to replace that ring.
No, that's not.
Also.
Oh my god, it's huge!
No. So this is the real rings at home. Okay, so because I didn't want to bring this is another one. So if you like lose it, it's not that bad because we're in Europe. Okay. I love you. Yeah, I did. I love you so much. I love you so much. I'm gonna tell you something.
Why?
Come on.
I want to see
No, it's
you.
okay.
I want to see your eyes. Wait, can I see
You're welcome.
what you say?
I love you so much.
Are you
I'm so
okay?
nervous.
Are you okay?
I love you so much. But yeah.
Were you just like the whole time we were walking through the town, like trying to like wait for a good spot, or?
Yeah, honestly, I was trying to think of somewhere like really good that would have had no one there. Like, I don't know what I would have done if we didn't find that spot. I think I might have taken you after dinner, maybe?
But it would have been dark.
It would have been dark, exactly. So it was like, because I knew if I planned too much, Tabitha would have found out. So I was trying to keep it very spontaneous, but like also planned it kind of thing. But like in my head, so I couldn't like do anything on my phone because I knew, because I don't care if Tabitha goes on my phone, I knew she would see it. And it would be strange if I was doing stuff on my phone and then Tabitha got on my phone and I was like, no, get off my phone, because she would know something's up if I did that, because I don't care if you're on my phone. And so I couldn't really like put notes on my phone what to do. Couldn't look on maps of where areas, even though I did do that, but I didn't save anything. Like I just tried to remember. So it was all like up in my head the whole time. Like my brain was just like the whole time. I was probably sweating way more than an average person. Even though it was summer, it was good cover. But yeah, I was sweating so much all day. Even when we were at home, I was like sweating. I'm surprised I didn't feel my heart beating before then.
No, but it was hot, so I don't think
It was
I thought
hot. It was a
anything
good
about
cover.
that.
Yeah, I was sweating so much. Like I was so nervous.
But yeah, after that, it all happened.
Tabitha said yes. Obviously, the real ring.
Yes, and then yeah, I was shocked because the fake ring that you got was like really big, and I was like,
Okay.
oh my gosh.
I think I said it in the video before, but Temu, I thought it was going to be the exact same size. It was cheap, it was like a $5 ring, so I was like, oh yeah, sweet. It looked so similar, and it was meant to be the same size, and it came and it was giant. It was huge.
Yeah.
Which, I knew you'd take it like very well if I was like, it's not this size, it's way smaller, because I knew you didn't want something that big.
Yeah,
So
no,
I was like
it
very
was
happy.
Too big.
I'll be disappointed if you're like, oh,
No,
it's
no.
so small.
It was too big.
I like it big.
And I also thought it was a really good idea that you like took like a fake ring, because I would have been so scared to wear it for the rest of the trip
Yeah.
if it was the real ring. And
I
yeah,
would-
it was good.
I probably would have had a heart attack. I would have been way more stressed being in Italy before that.
Yeah, no, I think it was really good that you just had
Real ring.
the fake ring. And then yeah, after that we I was just like asking you all these questions. Like I was like, how like long did you have the ring? Like when did you decide? And like did you tell anyone? And
No.
yeah. So we knew we wanted to get engaged from basically when we first started dating. So Michael got me a promise ring when we went to Margaret River.
The first trip we had down south, right?
3 months after we started dating.
Yeah.
And so like we already knew we were going to get married from then. And then we already started looking at rings like when we'd been like 6 months together. We were like looking at rings and we went to
the shop
like
and everything.
a few different places. We went even to like one place that was supposed to do like custom rings.
Weird vibe. That was a
Yeah,
weird
it was
vibe.
really strange.
Yeah, we told them what we
Not very
would want,
intricate.
and they were just like, no.
Yeah,
You don't need that. And we're like, what the hell?
Yeah, it was really strange, and it was kind of just like, we know better than you. Like,
Yeah.
You're just
I've
too
been
young,
in this
you're
business
just
for
two young
50
kids, you have
years.
no
It's
idea.
like, okay.
Anyway, so I was trying to look for a ring, and then like we moved to Canada. I don't know like if I had picked a ring, maybe Michael would have done it in Canada, but I hadn't picked a ring. But then when we were in Canada, I saw like something that I liked like just online, and then so I kind of was like, oh, I think I want something similar to that. Towards like in August of 2023, I think I went with my best friend Laura to a ring shop that does custom rings.
Today we're going ring looking, not shopping because we're not going to buy anything, but ring looking for Tabitha.
It's a wish list appointment, so pretty much you just tell them everything that you like want, so then when like your partner goes to go buy it, they don't have to ask you and then like let you in that they're kind of looking at buying.
So it can be a complete surprise when they propose. So it will be interesting, and we'll see, you know, if they have or they're willing to like make what Tabitha is looking for, because she has a really specific idea in mind.
I do like wish list appointments, so I designed the ring that I would want, but like left a few things kind of open. Like I gave them like a range for the diamond size, and like said like Michael can pick all the like 4 C's, like the clarity, cut, like grading and stuff. I just wanted definitely like round, gold, and then the like 6 prongs that were like pointed, and the like petals with the cathedral like thingy. So basically like specified all of that, but then that was it. And then I told Michael like that I'd gone there, I designed a ring, and like now it was basically like
Up to me.
up to you.
I went in November 2023 to like talk to them, because they have to like, how do you want it, what size, like all the like more like specific stuff, like about the diamond, the
Yeah, all the stuff
cut.
that I had left up to you basically.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I went there, and then they'll like have to like go back and they give me a quote. So like took like probably a month, 2 months, and then I was like, yeah, sweet. I had to pay like half of the amount for the ring, and then a few months later I had to pay the other half when I got the ring. So I got it in 2024. It was March, yeah, it was before April, because it was like quite early in the year, 2024. And then yeah, I've had the ring since then, since 2024 March.
Yeah, so then we got engaged August 2025.
Yeah.
So you had it for almost a year and a half
Yeah.
by the time you proposed.
Yeah.
And somehow I didn't find it.
Because every time Tabitha brought it up, because she didn't know I bought the ring, obviously. Every time she brought it up, I was like, yeah, but we're going to Europe, like, it's so expensive,
Yeah.
like...
Yeah, you did a really good job of putting me off. Like, I
Yeah.
fully thought that you didn't have a ring.
Yeah.
Because I remember one time I tried to hint at it.
I swear you never really hinted. You always kind of like...
Just direct.
Yeah, you were just... No, but you never were like, oh, I really want to get married in Europe, or I want to get
Oh, no,
engaged
not
soon.
at that. I meant, like, I just was, like, trying to suss out if you had a ring.
Oh.
And then, I don't know what I said.
He said, oh, people think you're going to propose to me in Europe next year.
Oh, yes.
And I was
because
like,
everyone
no, I don't... It's just so expensive, like... I'm not getting paid enough. Like, I wish I could.
Yeah.
I think I kind of like... That's what I did. I kind of like said I wish I could.
No, I know there was one time you fully said, like, I don't have a ring yet, and you, like, said it quite annoyed.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, anyway, so I was really, like, confused leading up to the trip, because I was kind of like, I feel like he might do it because, like, we've been talking about it, and, like, Europe would be, like, a really good place, but also I know he wants to surprise me, and he might think I'm expecting it. But then, like, I was also like, but maybe because he thinks I'm expecting it and won't expect him to do it, then it's actually kind of unexpected for him to do it. So I was like so confused, and I was really like 50-50, like I had no idea. But you kept saying like looking back, like before the trip, I feel like you kept saying that you wanted to marry me, like just a tiny bit more than you would say it before. Like you'd said it, you always say it a lot anyway. But I feel like in the 6 months leading up to going, you did say it a few more times, like where you'd just be like, "Oh, I can't wait to marry you," and like I feel like I only really noticed that in like hindsight.
Yeah.
But then and then on the plane, you also looked at me, and you were like, "This is gonna be a trip to remember," and you said it like so intensely, where I was like, "Oh, whoa, okay, maybe something's gonna happen on this trip." Like, but I still wasn't sure because I was like, "It is gonna be a trip to remember." Like, we're doing so much crazy stuff.
Yeah.
So I was like, he could be talking
so
about that,
money.
or he could just be talking about like just generally like the trip is gonna be really good anyway. Yeah. Anyway, and then Michael had it hidden in like a cupboard near his desk that I don't really go into anyway, but he made it like
look really messy. So, because I knew Tabitha, if she saw it really messy, she'd be like, "Oh, I'm not even gonna try." Michael, you sort that out. And so I like basically like it was like in a box, behind a box, in a bag, facing backwards.
Yes.
But it was like everything was chucked in. Like I had my computer stuff in there.
Yeah.
Random boxes.
And I think you did tell me actually. I opened it once or twice, and you did tell me, "Oh, don't look in there. There's a present for you."
Yes, I had to go buy Tabitha a present.
Wait, what present?
It was some activewear. Because I told you that I got your present, and I was like, she's gonna be expecting a present now. And then luckily you like told me that you want activewear, so I bought you some activewear.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But anyway, so then I was like, "Oh, there's a present for me in there. Like, I'm not gonna look in there." But then tell them what happened with the fake ring. When you ordered that.
Oh. Because I ordered it online. Tabitha likes to order stuff online as well. And we don't really care. We open each other's like packages and everything. So she it was like left at the front door, and Tabitha grabbed the package that had the fake engagement ring in it, and it was like, "Oh, it's something for you," and I was like, because I got the confirmation email, and I was looking everywhere and I didn't know where it was, and she's like, "Oh, it's for you," and I was like, "Oh, thanks," and I quickly
was so
took
lucky
it.
that I didn't open that one and was just like,
Yeah.
"Oh, here you go."
Luckily, we
this
got home at the
yours.
same time, so because you
Yeah.
probably, if I wasn't home, you probably would have been like, "Oh yeah, I'll just see what it is."
I don't
That
know.
would have been the worst. That would have been the worst, absolutely worst thing ever. If you just like, "Oh, what the hell?
Yeah.
What is this?" Yeah.
That would have, definitely made me be expecting it. Yeah, and
That was
then
lucky.
what else did I ask you? Oh, you didn't tell anyone, obviously.
Yeah. Tabitha was the first person to know.
Yeah.
Oh. The camera. I told the camera.
Yeah, but no one had seen the video.
Yeah,
so
no
it
one's seen
doesn't
the
count.
video. Yeah. Yeah. Held it in for 1.5 years.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was very hard.
Can't remember what else, but it was quite cool because it was we were just walking back from, so we had to walk down to the jetty to get the cruise ferry thing that we had booked, and it was kind of fun because it was it's happened now, we're both just happy and excited, and now I'm asking all these questions and finding out about what's been happening without me being aware.
Yeah.
Oh, you told me that one of the times you went to when you went to go pick up the ring.
Ah, yes. So, because the place that the ring was made was in Subiaco, so I had to go after work, and because we have our locations, we show each other's location. I was scared Tabitha was going to check my location, and then she'd be like, "Oh, you're in Subiaco." That's
because
so
when
weird.
I'm at work and Michael usually finishes work in the middle of the day.
Yeah.
Sometimes when I'm on my lunch break, I'll see if I can call him.
Yeah.
But I'll usually check and be like, "Oh, he's still at work," or he's driving back from work, or he's home now, so I can FaceTime him or something.
Yeah.
So that's why I would sometimes check your location.
And
during the day.
luckily each time I went there, you never really messaged me because it even comes up with location at the top.
Oh yeah, true.
So you never really messaged me when I was there, and then one time, legit, just finished. I'm pretty sure it was the day I got the ring myself, and you were like, "Oh yeah, do you want to FaceTime?" And I was like, "Oh no, I didn't tell her that I was going gym or anything. So I was like, okay, so I had to like take my shirt off. Like I had to like move around a lot, so I looked sweaty. And then I was like in the car, and I was like, oh yeah, we can FaceTime. And so like I had FaceTime, and I was like, oh yeah, hey, so I just finished up with the gym. I forgot to message you that I was training after work. And then like dodged it because you didn't think anything when I was saying that.
I
Yeah.
had no idea.
And
I was just like, oh yeah.
even though it took me a lot longer to drive home than usual. Like I don't know if you noticed that.
Probably not. I don't
Probably
check
not.
for like watching what you're doing all
Yeah.
the time. It's just more like if I'm about to
Take
go
a
on
glance.
lunch, I'm like, oh cool, he's like
Yeah.
almost home. I can probably call him or like
Yeah.
you know.
It was very
Um,
lucky. It
Yeah,
was,
that's really funny.
Yeah, had to really play it up. That I was like, oh man, I'm so sore. Like I'm training. I don't even think I trained at all that
So
day.
out of breath.
Yeah, I was like, oh
Um,
man.
So then we were walking down. Also, it was like so hot that
It
day.
was really warm,
It was like really hot.
and we were wearing like,
Well, I was
Long
wearing
stuff.
like I was wearing like a dress.
as you
It
can
was,
see in
like,
the video.
thick. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then so it was really fun because we were just like walking down and like I feel like I was just like learning about all this like background story that
Yeah.
like I didn't know. And then we went and we like got onto like this ferry and it was like a steamboat, so it's like really
It was
old
really
but
cool.
like beautifully restored inside, like all gold, butlers walking around, like little powder room and like
Like
and then,
the engine, like
the engine's
so
like
sick.
like exposed,
It was like
but it's
a-
like everything's beautiful,
Yeah.
like white, green, gold, and like all very like vintage. Big like wooden staircase that was like spiraling up to the top
was
deck,
so
and
sick.
like it was so nice, and like a bar and everything. Then we went up to the top deck. Oh no, I missed it. Each ferry stop was like at a different town on the lake. Every single one had like its own castle. So it was like basically like just going to like all these different castles. The lake's obviously so beautiful. There's mountains like all around us. It was just like so cool because we were just like on this most beautiful cruise.
Yeah.
And going to all these different castles
It was amazing.
and like we were just like just got engaged and we were just like so excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, then we got to the harbour for
Yeah.
the restaurant,
There
and then
we
we like walked up the hill there, and then went to the hotel and out onto the terrace. We sat down, and they offered us.
Yeah, they were like, oh, congratulations, you guys got engaged. Do you want some champagne or sparkling to celebrate? And I was like, let's have some champagne. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. Anyway, they came back. They gave it to us. We were drinking it. We were like, oh,
It was really
tastes
nice.
really nice.
It was good.
We like did a little cheers.
Yeah.
And we were like looking out at all the mountains around us, and we were like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. Like, I just kept like staring at my hand, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I can't believe we're actually like engaged. Like this has actually like
Yeah.
happened. Because it's like weird. Because it's like something that you like are like looking forward to as something in the future for so long, and then you're like, wow, like that's like so crazy. That's like it's happened now, and now it's
Yeah.
like a past tense thing. Like it's so weird, like a shift. Yeah, we were looking at like what to order for our meals, and everything was like super expensive, but we knew it was going to be expensive because
Yeah.
A, it's Switzerland, and B, it's like a really nice
Restaurant.
hotel.
Yeah. If we're gonna pay for it or not. We'll kind of like, because Tabitha's
But we
cousin.
thought maybe we'll get like a discount or like
Yeah.
a few things off.
So we're
Oh.
kind of like hesitant, like, oh, I know we're celebrating, but maybe we don't get like the
Because
£10
it was crazy, because it was like
steak or something.
the main meals, like the lower end like ones, were converted to 100 Australian dollars for like not anything like that crazy.
Yeah.
Like Michael ordered a burger,
Like a cheeseburger. Nothing
and
crazy.
that was like 100 Australian.
Yeah.
I had like a salmon dish with like some vegetables or something. That was also 100.
Yeah.
And the portions weren't like huge. And yeah, anyway, so
It
we
wasn't
just
bad
decided
food, it was
we
good
decided
food.
just to get the mains.
Yeah.
But then they brought us a complimentary entree.
Yeah.
So we had that.
And we're
which
like,
was
oh my
really
god, I hope we
nice.
don't have to pay for this.
So we had an entree, and then we had the mains, and then we also didn't order any dessert. But then they
Yeah.
brought us a dessert.
Yeah.
And
I
yes.
think that's when we were like, oh, should we like see if we ordered the champagne or the sparkling?
Yeah, well then I think they came up and they asked if we wanted another drink. And then we were looking in the menu to see like what maybe we would get as a second drink. And then I was like seeing that there was like champagne.
Yeah.
And then yeah, Michael was like, oh, did we get champagne or sparkling? And then the waitress came and we were like, oh, like did we get champagne or sparkling? Like it tastes really good. Because we were also like, are we paying for this? Like we don't really know. And then yeah, she was like, oh yeah, that's the champagne. And then like I was looking at the menu and I was like converting it back to Australian.
Yeah.
So anyway, then yeah, we didn't like get another glass and we were like, oh my gosh. And then yeah, we got our like complimentary dessert and then
we didn't know what complimentary at the time.
no. Well, we knew we didn't order it, and
Yeah.
we ordered out anyway. So
But we didn't know if we
would
had to pay
expect
for it
that
at the end.
No,
Yeah.
but if you didn't order it, then you wouldn't have to
Yeah.
pay for it. But we knew we had to pay for the food we did order,
Yeah.
and we thought we would probably have to pay for the drink. Anyway, then my cousin surprised us, and he like covered the whole bill,
Yeah.
which was really nice. And then we were like, damn,
But I wish we knew more. But it's like, it's a hard thing to ask.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, if
we
you
don't
want
want
to
to
be
expect
like,
anything.
so you're going to give us the meal for free? Like,
Yeah.
to your restaurant?
So anyway, then yeah, we had a really lovely dinner. The sun was like going down, like all the mountains
It was a
around
good
us.
spot. Yeah, it was really
It was
nice.
so nice. And then yeah, like drove back home. And yeah, it was such a good day. And then obviously my cousin and his like girlfriend like found out because we were like, oh, like
Yeah,
we
no,
can't
she was
really
pretty
like
high.
not tell them. Plus we want to like celebrate it
Yeah.
like with this dinner, so we can't really like just pretend like it didn't happen. So like they found out, but we didn't tell anyone else like for pretty much like 2 days.
Yeah.
Because we wanted to like kind of soak it in like just in our own little bubble and kind of just. I feel like I needed some time for it to like sink in and like to come to terms with like it being real
Yeah.
as well. Like I feel like it was just like when I woke up the next day, like I feel like I had to just be like, wait, did that actually
Yeah.
like happen? So it was kind of really good as well that we had that time to just like soak it in and like yeah. And then we basically FaceTimed like our parents and then like our closest friends and then kind of like gradually started telling people like
Yeah.
as the days kind of went
I
on.
think the biggest struggle was because we're in a different country, we want to take photos. So we had to take like photos of after I proposed with the engagement ring, but then the ones that Tabitha was going to post before we told people were some that weren't showing the engagement ring. So it was like some
so
that
we
she's
would
like,
take,
oh my god, like showing the ring, and then she's like, alright, take another one, I'm not showing the ring.
Yeah, or like on the boat, Michael took a really nice video of me, and also like I was posting so much on like my stories and stuff like
Yeah.
at this time because we were traveling all the time. And so like I was like, well, if it just goes radio silent, everyone's going to be suspicious, especially like family and close friends who might be expecting like something to happen. And then so I like just managed to crop the video because like my arm was like covering my hand on the railing, and so I managed to just crop it to like a short part where you couldn't see my hand, and then I like posted that. So I was just like still posting stuff, just like not stuff that was showing it.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then yeah, it was really fun. We were like FaceTimed everyone, told them, everyone was really happy. Most people weren't that surprised. Some people were a little bit surprised, but other people were pretty much just like
I think they were
waiting.
surprised when it was happening. They knew it was gonna happen. I didn't tell anyone, but they kind of were expecting something to happen soon. But
yeah. So that's pretty much it.
yeah.
It was really
That was a fun part, telling people. Like trying to think of
and
fun
it was
ways
kind
to
of
tell
nice
them.
as well because like the trip, like after that we went and stayed with like more of my family, and so then we like got to tell them and have like another like, oh my gosh, like reaction, and then like we had like champagne with them, and then like we went to like the next city, and then we like saw your like grandmother and like your uncles, and we like got to tell them, and like every single person was like, oh my gosh, wow, like let's pop the champagne. Like every single person was like we got to like continue to like relive it, like telling them how it happened, and like I guess feeling it like fresh each time. So it was like kind of prolonging the like excitement, which was really nice. And then we like obviously like shared it online, and then like got like all these messages from people like and then like obviously the rest of the trip as well, like I feel like we kind of just got to like soak it in. And
Yeah,
just,
it was
like,
good to do at the start of the trip.
Yeah,
Couldn't
it was
be
so
like an
nice because
engagement
the
trip.
whole trip was like a celebration, and like
Yeah.
we were just spending like 24/7 together, so we were
Yeah.
able to just like soak in so much quality time together, get used to our new titles as fiancés, and yeah, it just kind of like added like extra sparkle, both like figuratively and literally, to like everything,
Yeah.
like our relationship and like the trip and yeah, just everything.
It feels nice.
Yeah, just like something new to be excited about.
Yeah.
Another like fresh thing, and yeah,
Yeah.
I can't wait to marry you.
Okay, to marry you.
But then yeah, obviously like we were traveling around for like another 2 months after the proposal. And then when we got back home, we obviously got to tell like our family and friends like in person, which was really exciting. And then also I obviously had been waiting like 2 months with like a fake ring to see the real ring.
Yeah.
And so then like we got home from the airport, and then
We did it straight away, didn't we?
yeah, pretty much. I think I was like, oh, I want to wait until like it's a bit more of like
Like
we're
we're
not like, we're not like
asleep, yeah.
so tired from the flight and feeling gross and everything, but like I just feel like we couldn't wait. So
Yeah.
then Michael gave me like my real ring, and then I also had a ring for Michael, which I didn't bring on the trip because I wasn't sure.
She bought that 3 years ago.
Yeah, I bought that I think before
Canada. Yeah.
Um,
Did you bring it in Canada?
no.
No. Yeah, she brought it before Canada.
Yeah. So, but yeah, we went and picked that out because from the start we just had said that if I'm going to have a ring, I always thought that Michael should have one too. Like I thought it would be nice for me to give him something back, and also for him to also have something to like kind of show off to like his friends and say that he's engaged. So yeah, we exchanged rings.
But it's not focused.
When we got back to Australia.
Yeah.
And yeah, then
Now we're planning engagement party and wedding.
yes. So
Fun times.
very exciting. Yeah.
Cool.
Yay.
I love you.
I love you.